Shows the weekly sales of DVD, of a DVD. Okay, I was like, I forgot an article adjective. Of a DVD and the number of weeks since its release. Do you even buy DVDs anymore?
No. We don't live in Netflix.
Wow, that insult was recorded. Okay, so it says write an equation that models the DVD sales as a function of the number of weeks since its release. Interpret the slope and y-intercept of the line of fit. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like these problems because when you're making a line of fit, there's not really a right answer other than trying to make a line that best fits the data. But until you use like actual software, you really can't get a super accurate line of fit. So you kind of just have to draw a line that's closest to the point. Does that make sense? So that's what we're going to do. And that's what they did here. So they just drew a line that was closest to the set of points. What kind of correlation is that, by the way?
That's negative.
Yeah, how do you know?
It's going down.
Yeah, so what is this graph telling you? As a number of...
Weeks pass by, the number of dollars go down.
Yeah, as the number of weeks pass by, the sales in the DVD go down, which makes sense. So, how do we find an equation? We have to find the slope. Which 2 points should we use? Well, let's just use 2 points. You can use 2 points that are graphed on your line of fit right there. So 5 and 10 and 6 and 8. Or, I mean, you can just say, okay, what's kind of, these two are in between your points, right? There's 3 to the left, 3 to the right. You can use those 2 points if you wanted. They use 5, 10, and 6, 8, so that's what we're going to do. I would say use the points that are on your line of fit. So 10 minus 8 divided by what?
5 minus 6.
5 minus 6, correct. And then you get 2 on top and 1 on the bottom.
Negative 1.
-1. So you have a slope of -2, yes?
Yep.
Which makes sense. It's a line that's going down anyway. Y-intercept. This is the part that we don't really like, but we have to do it. How do I find that y-intercept? We could plug it in, solve for b. Actually, and I looked at this. Don't they just tell us what our y-intercept is? What is it? 20. So, y equals -2x plus 20. Yeah? Alright, now it says interpret the slope. What do you think? Okay, so we have our y's on top, our number of cells on top, over our number of weeks on the bottom. What do you think this -2 is telling us? And remember, these numbers stand for millions.
That we're going down
Yeah, how much?
by
By 2 million. We're not going down by -2 million. But by saying going down, that implies a negative, right? So, every week, we lose how much in sales?
2
2
million.
million.
2 million. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because it's over 1, yeah? Because weeks in the denominator, sales in the numerator. Okay. The y-intercept. What does this say? What does that mean? What does this mean?
That's how many kept for the best sale.
Yeah, but does it make sense?
No.
But yeah, why would it not make sense? How could you sell enough DVDs to make $20 million before it's even put out to the general public?
You can't.
You can't. I mean, there's pre-release, but for the most part, that's not going to happen, right? It's going to make the most money in its first week of sales, but not in a week that it's not even out, yeah? So you can literally say, interpret the y-intercept. Well, it makes no sense because you can't sell $20 million worth of DVDs before it's even out. So that's 0 weeks. Does that make sense? Okay, great. You guys are doing lovely. I appreciate it. I really do. We'll go one more and then we'll be done. And then I'll give you time to work on the homework. You can finish it in class. And then after that, you can work on something else or whatever, as long as it's not too loud. Okay? So we just need to get through this. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work on it on your own, to try your best on it. And then we will work on it together. Okay. All right. So the very first thing that you have to do other than copy down the chart is graph it. So what I did was I kept my x-axis by ones, so I went by ones. What does x represent again? The number of hours that your food server works, right? What does y represent? The number of dollars that you make, right? Number of the earnings that you make as a server, correct? All right, so let me show you the graph. Anyway, okay. So, oops. So what I did was I went by tens. I have 0, 0. And then I have, did your graph look somewhat like this?
Yeah.
Wow, magical. Okay, so now we have to make a line of best fit. So to make our line of best fit, all I'm going to do is draw a line, the best line I can, the best approximated line that I can, that goes through that set of data. And what I had was a line that goes like this. Yes.
At the end of the year, can I take that course?
Which one? You'd have to tell Mr. Lamonda, because it's not mine. All right. Here is your line of best fit. Is that what you got? Oops, it went off. Just a minute. Just give me a second here. Technical difficulties. So something kind of like that. Yeah? Somewhat? Yeah, it's okay if it's somewhat. So just pick 2 points on that line. I'm going to pick 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are these 2 points here. So 240 and 362, and I'm going to find the slope. So I have 62 minus 40 over 3 minus 2, which what do I get at the top? 22 over 1. Now, it says write an equation. It's okay if you didn't get 22. You got something close to 22, that's okay. You don't have to, the thing with this line of best fit thing is you may not get what I get. That's okay. Depends on your line of best fit, as long as it's close. Okay, so for me, my equation would be y equals 22x plus what? Not 1. 0, right? It crosses the origin. So just y equals 22x. So what does this mean? This is your earnings. This is your hours. Okay, that's your slope. So what does the slope say? What does that tell you? Yeah, you get essentially $22 an hour. Yeah? I mean, it's not consistent, especially as a server, right? It really depends. But most of the time you can say I make about $22 every night that I serve or something, right? In tips or whatever. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. And then it says interpret your slope. Well, or not your slope, but your y-intercept. Well, that means if you work 0 hours, how much are you going to make? $0. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions? Okay, we are done. I'm going to post this. Let me keep the recording on so I can show you your homework. unless you are not here, have this to me by the end of the period. I'm giving the odd number so you can check your answers. When you turn it in, I need to see that you have worked on these problems, so you need to show your work and not just give me the answer.